It's time to explore the financial benefits associated with the modern-day oil boom that is sweeping the nation. Get ready for Crude Awakenings with Brandon Cox.
You need to understand how to sometimes work smarter with your money instead of harder. And that's why we have Mr. John Parks, the world-famous John Parks, in the studio today. John is very, very talented at helping folks with their retirement funds, because some people think they can't touch that 401k money or their IRA money until they're retired, and it really puts a damper on how fast you can grow.
That's a great point, because I do get the occasional call that will say, hey, I'm not 59 and a half yet. I can't really move my funds, can I, even from an old 401k or an IRA? That's absolutely not correct. You can, because that's considered either a transfer or a rollover, and I won't, bore the audience, thank God, with the explanation of the differences between the two. But just know that if you qualify, whether it's the IRA or the 401k, you can practically move whatever funds you want as either a transfer or a rollover, and the IRS, as long as it's going directly to the new plan and you're not taking out what's called a distribution, those are all things that can be done through a transfer rollover where there is no taxation, there is no taxable event.
Are you starting to understand why I use John Parks and why I send people to him? He really knows his stuff. We're talking about this conversion process, okay? How long is that process? How short is that process? What does it really entail? Kind of paint that picture for me.
I get that question a lot, and unfortunately I have the occasional person who will call and be saying, hey, I want to make an investment next week. Realistically speaking, it's probably going to take longer than a week. I've done plans as quick as one day.
Wow.
And as plans as long as, basically 5 weeks. For the listener out there, realistically, unless kind of the moon is aligned with the sun and the stars, etc., kind of think as at least a 3-week process. It doesn't mean it can't go faster.
So we got the conversion of the funds, having the funds wired, or, if the LLC set up, and depending on what state you're in, are the three things that really affect the timelines. And I know, John, we've talked just because when we send folks over there, they're excited. They want to get involved in oil and gas, and they understand that every day that their money's not there, every day we're producing oil out there in the fields. So we've set up specific things that help expedite that, just purely out of courtesy to our clients. But that's what we want to do.